What's going on, TI family? I said, what's going on, TI family? I'm just gonna say this. When you a hard target, when you succeeding in life, you know, these perps, man, they're gonna try their hardest to try to bring you down. They're gonna really, really try your hardest to bring you down. See, I left New Mexico, you know what I'm saying? Just loneliness and being deprived and you know what I mean? And by me leaving, you know, I found my girl, man, and we just been rocking solid ever since then. We done messed around and came back here. And I could really tell the people, the community, they don't like it. But it's a lot of, you got a lot of positive people here, and you got a lot of negative people. But what the negative people do, they blend in, camouflage with the positive people, with the smiles. They take on certain characteristics, but they're like the subliminal kings. They're like the indirect, you know what I mean? They do everything indirect. You know, they might throw their middle finger at you indirectly and smile at you. You know what I'm saying? They do their little hand gestures and indirect. They conversations, indirect conversations. You know what I mean? Trying to build a certain narrative to make me feel some type of way. Like, oh, this generation too soft. Like, this and this and that. Like, oh, I ain't, you know, talking about black people. You know, niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna crash out because people saying the word nigga. I'm not finna crash out because people saying the word nigga. But now, they're doing different tactics now. When we was on a Greyhound, there was certain games missing. So this time we made sure we taped it up. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was here by myself in New Mexico, I had a bike. It was a sour apple green bike that said Genesis, like the Bible, Genesis on the bike. And it got stolen. Hey, nobody took that from me. They do sneaky shit. Stealing and taking is two different things. So if you get justification by stealing, cool. The karma it's gonna fall in your head. Stealing, the program, they steal, indirect. They never do nothing in front of your face, but they want to run around here like they gangsters or something. A whole collective of people, like they the hard ones, like they the tough ones. Like this is the way you should move. But behind closed doors, they doing sneaky, indirect shit. You know, we just got this motel and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Our fucking IDs are missing. Both of our IDs. My girl made a point like, damn, did you take my jeans out and put it on the floor? I'm like, nah. She's like, damn, I think somebody been in here. I'm like, how? And when it came time for me to get some cigarettes, I couldn't find my ID. And then she's like, wait, I can't find mine neither. But luckily, we got her New Mexico ID, so that, you know what I mean, that's on the way. So it's just like that's why people was blowing big cigarettes, because they real strict on, oh, I gotta check your IDs. But not just for cigarettes, I need my fucking ID. You know what I'm saying? To obtain certain things, to do certain things, I need my ID. But luckily, we already got the job, so I guess what they was trying to do, because they know my girl just got a job, and she got an orientation set up. So it was like, oh, well, she can't get the job. She don't have an ID. But them stupid son of a bitches, they didn't realize that she already got an ID on the way and using her paper ID. So she gonna have the job. You know what I mean? It's just making us move smarter. But it's like we shouldn't crumble. We shouldn't fold. We shouldn't break under all this indirect stuff. They not directly doing it. They not directly saying it to you. Everything is indirect. Everything is subliminal, sneaky, behind your back. You know, you're not hard going behind the back and taking the ID. They didn't take nothing else. Nothing else valuable but the ID. That's how you know it's the program. Very strategic. You know what I mean? Try to take us to prevent our movement, prevent our growth, to keep us stagnant, to keep us stuck, to keep us in this loop, because they're stuck. They're in a loop. They can't. They got to go through this same thing until we break. So they can't move until we break. Whose fault is that? It's going to be a stalemate. So they're going to continue for the rest of their lives be in this loop. Because I'm not breaking over no petty ass ID, over no petty ass bike. And then now that bike that they stole, they want to ride around with the bike. But how crazy would that sound if I walk up to the person riding the bike and slap the shit out of them? How crazy will I look? I look like the enemy, right? And then they'll say, it's not even your bike. You know what I mean? I noticed that bike, and I noticed the monkey stuffed dog, but I ignored it because I already knew what they was trying to get out of me. You know what I'm saying? People looking at my girl all funny, everybody trying to look all tough around here. Like, you're not tough. You're not tough in New Mexico. You are not tough. Come on, y'all some rejects. Peons, man. Spoiled. Straight zombies out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? These people is not tough. They can stop with the front. That's why they got to bring a whole bunch of cats from out of town. I've been noticing a lot of New York people, a lot of city folks all of a sudden in town now. Come on, who are y'all fooling? It's all part of the program. You know what I mean? All this trying to act tough, you guys are not tough. Doing shit sneaky is not tough. Indirect subliminals is not tough. All these games they play, it's not gonna work. But I just thought I should just mention this. This is how the program will get when you're a hard target. You know? It just gotta make me move smarter. Cause I'm not breaking, it's gonna constantly be a stalemate. You know? An unstoppable force versus an immovable object. And guess what? We're the immovable object. They could try every facet to try to break me down. Through the internet, through people, through close ones, so-called friends, through my work, through my traffic going to stores, all type of stuff, all type of indirects, all type of tactics. They won't do it directly. That's how you know it's a game. Ain't nobody doing nothing directly. Ain't nobody directly walking up to my girl saying something crazy. Ain't nobody directly walking up to me saying something crazy. Ain't nobody directly taking something, taking anything. You know what I'm saying? All this is subliminals. All these tactics. And they're trying to make it seem like they doing shit directly, like they the gangsters, like they the tough ones. Y'all are not tough. You know what I'm saying? This is a message. You're not going to get me. You're not going to break me. You know what I mean? I even see the undercover cops. You know what I mean? We go to the store, the undercover cop pull up in a Charger. It said police on to come out with civilian clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Just had a little nasty little attitude. You know what I mean? Like pulled up real fast, aggressively. Like you got to do this. It ain't my fault that you got to do this. This ain't my fault. Y'all signed up for it. Whatever y'all did, whatever y'all signed up, it ain't my fault. What, I'm supposed to feel some type of pity or some type of way that y'all got me going through this harassment? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna continue to live my life. I'm gonna continue to mind my business. I'm gonna continue to make things work with my girl. Continue to work. You know what I'm saying? Continue to grow while they stay stagnant and worried about me. It ain't gonna work. Whatever they're trying to psychologically mold me to be, like the movie Batman, like they trying to make me become a monster like Joker. Like how Joker, he went through hell, being bullied and all this and stuff like that. But at least they did that directly. They're not even doing it directly. They doing it indirectly. And want to move around here like they hard and shit. I mean, I get another idea. It's not a big deal. It's just a headache. It's just the whole simple fact that how the hell are these people breaking in our room and stealing shit? You know what I'm saying? And something like that, an ID, like, you know? That's why I tell my girl, we can't move like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? People leave their tents and stuff. When we had our tents, people leave their tents. Nobody touched their tents. We got to take our tent. That don't make us soft. That don't make us nothing. That just makes us smart. You know what I mean? These people run around in packs. They good. You know? They don't give a fuck about us. All this positive reinforcement. Same people doing positive reinforcement subliminally, you know what I mean? Giving us the middle finger, scratching their face with the middle finger and shit. You know, but smiling at the same time. That's how these negative people try to blend in with the positive reinforcements. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they can't do nothing directly. You know what I mean? They gotta do that, and then try to be friendly, try to be cool, but say little subliminal shits. Like, how you think I'm gonna try to be cool with you? Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just little slick shit, like don't be scared and all this type of shit. Don't be scared to what? To break? To what? Snap out? Crash out? Like, nah, I'm not finna play y'all game. Want me to crash out? That's not happening. Fuck out of here. I'm not crashing out. Crashing out for who? You know, I'm gonna keep my head strong. I already know the game. I ain't gotta play no tough guy. I ain't gotta play no gangster. You know what I mean? All the stereotype, just because of the music I listen to. You know, they know what music you listen to. They know the activities that you do, and based upon the activities or whatever music you listen to, they try to send certain frequencies or people your way. Be like, oh, he listened to that tough guy music stuff, so oh, he wants to be a tough guy. So that's how we gonna get him. We gonna get him to crash out with being tough guys. You know what I mean? We gonna if he tries to live this square life, you know, just working a normal job and not being active out here and living the wild life. You know, we gonna taunt him about that. I don't give a damn about that. I could be a square SpongeBob SquarePants. I wouldn't give a damn. As long as I still have my peace, my freedom, and I'm growing, and I'm building a relationship with God, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Cause you ain't gonna crash me out. You can send as many faggots, you can send as many kids around me, sexualize your kids, you can send as many young girls around me, you know what I'm saying? You can send as many gangster rejects. You can send as many fake ass tough guys around me, but ain't nobody finna do nothing. All that's finna be subliminal. You can try to send the police around me to try to make me feel some type of way, but they ain't got no proper cause because I ain't doing shit. Y'all want to sit here and throw subliminals, but y'all the pussies. Yeah, y'all want to do all the little subliminals, but it's all good though. Cause we still gonna grow. It ain't stop no show. It ain't stop nothing. So with that being said, family, I had to get this little rant out because sometimes this program can really irritate you. You know, they see you growing. You know, it didn't take long at all for me to get a job. My girl got a job. We got a roof over our head. I mean, we comfortable. We good. They gotta find something. You know what I'm saying? They gotta find something. But ain't nobody gonna just in front of my face run up and take anything. Ain't nobody gonna directly do anything. Everything gonna be indirect. And that'll be the day. I tell you, that'll be the day I crash out directly. I respect that directly. And with that being said, family, y'all hold y'all head. Peace.